Okay, we're here to talk about, with my two petitions, I'm trying to get Walmart to remove my red flag and other associates' red flags who were indeed wrongfully fired, where in their case there was no physical evidence or proof that they broke Walmart policy or ethics. What I am asking Walmart to do is turn into an advocacy, basically ran by a lawyer, someone with a lawyer's degree. Because I figure you don't want to unionize Walmart. You still want the company to have control. But all a lawyer is going to do is make sure that the regular associates are not going to be wrongfully terminated, wrongfully red flagged from the company when in fact they were possibly innocent. So all the lawyer is going to do is make sure that the company goes by state law, because yes, each state in the United States has different laws and rules. So basically, like I said, to each state you would need so many lawyers from that area that know the laws and that know the whole United States laws too, on top of the states. And with all this, it would help, because then they would ask the accuser, hey, do you got physical evidence and proof that the associate you're accusing of breaking Walmart policy and ethics, that they actually did what you're saying? And if they don't, nothing happens to the associate. Also, an associate advocate would sit in. You'd be able to call upon, I want associate advocate representation, which would mean they put a halt on any coaching or any investigation. The associate advocate comes in, sits in with the regular associate, and explains things to the regular associate, takes notes down, asks the regular associate some questions alone without the assistant manager, store manager, or department manager sitting in. And then they take notes from what the managers are saying. And then this way the associate advocate can ask them, okay, this final question. Since my client you guys said that the accusers have no physical evidence, no proof. Now, how do you determine that my client is guilty without any evidence or proof? And if they don't know how, then the investigation and coaching stops. Nothing happens to the associate. Associate goes back to work. And if it gets too bad, let's say the accusers get too violent all of a sudden on this, in my advocacy, then the accused associate will be talked to by the advocate with the lawyer's degree that would you like to transfer to a different location, since your accuser is getting hostile towards you and believes that you are guilty, regardless of if there was any proof that you did anything. If the associate says yes, the accused says yes, I will transfer, then they'll allow the transfer to go through immediately. because just like I said, if Menards was also under an advocacy, what Kyle, the head cashier, did to me yesterday would not be allowed to happen, because they would have to, if I said that they need to hire more cart pushers, then they'd have to, as I said, hire 4 more cart pushers. And 2, if I have since, how do you say this, Amber Vitek, the front-end manager at Menards, promised, she said, I promise to make you full-time in the spring. Well, it's spring, and guess what? She never made me full-time like she promised. Like I said, if it was under an associate advocacy, I say that to the associate advocate that she promised. Boom. She has to go by her word, whether she likes it or not, make me full-time, offer me benefits, and hold her tongue about it. And just like I said, with Walmart, I'm basically trying to force them into only being able to investigate if there's physical evidence or proof, and no longer going by numbers. And honestly, I think this is what's best for the company. I don't think Walmart needs to be unionized. I just feel it just needs to go under an advocacy. Which, yeah, a lawyer ain't gonna fight for higher wages. But there might be some people that be against an advocacy. I'll admit that, because they'll say, hey, isn't this too close to being like a union? Well, no, because you're not paying so much out of your wages to support the advocate. It would be the company paying for the advocate. So, like I said, but the advocate would have to remain neutral, because you gotta think, like in a court, the lawyer and judge always want to see physical evidence and proof on the accused before they make any decisions whether they're guilty or innocent. So, like with Walmart and all retail, they should pretty much do the same thing. But they don't. And like what's right now, I don't know too much with this, but like I don't want to say to Menards, if tomorrow I do get the job at ITW Delta, I will give Menards my 2-week notice. I'll leave Menards. And here's the thing, I would get a double paycheck once or twice, because as soon as you start at the place, you're gonna get paid twice, at least once or twice. Because Menards, they don't pay you until 2 weeks from that, for that week. So, laughs on them. They would be still paying me. And 2, if I ain't driving to Eau Claire that often, which you don't see, you're not gonna know it's there at the store. You're not gonna buy it. Yeah, like I said, it would save me money on gas. And just like I said, if we could get to 500 signatures to force Walmart to remove my red flag and look over all their terminations within the last 10 years, we would have a better department store running. Like I said, there's a lot of rumors online dealing about Walmart. But with our Walmart, like I showed you proof in a video, they are associated with UFCW, which is the union. They are founded by the union. That's where I kind of laughed at that one when she said on the Facebook group, which I quote, "We are not our Walmart is not union. We are not associated with any union." And I'm like, which I didn't comment, and it's like, why don't you look at your own site? It says you are associated with the union. And you guys are a union. Talk about that they don't really know much, do they?